Imagine your deepest vulnerability, your most precious hope, being weaponized against you. That's exactly what happened at my baby shower. But what came next was a quiet devastation no one saw coming. The late afternoon sun was turning our backyard into a shimmering gold, filled with a happy chatter of 50 people who loved us, all gathered to celebrate a tiny life on the way. The air was thick with anticipation, the scent of white roses and lemon cake. Then, a sharp, cold voice cut through it all. Let's hope Chloe remembers that after today, she can finally stop eating for two. My mother-in-law, Sharon, delivered that line with her champagne flute raised, like she was christening a ship at my own baby shower in our backyard, in front of 50 guests. Half of them had known me since I wore braces. I was 34 weeks pregnant. I was wearing a floral dress I genuinely loved that morning, and I was holding a glass of sparkling cider that suddenly felt like it wasn't even in my hand. Nobody laughed. A little boy over by the fence lowered his bubble wand slowly, the way kids do when they can tell the adults have stopped pretending. Someone fork clinked down onto a plate and just stayed there. The paper napkin in my lap twisted between my fingers until it tore straight through the little stalk printed on the corner. And Sharon wasn't finished. Maybe she can get back in the gym before Liam is embarrassed to be seen with her. My husband, Liam, stood up so fast his chair went over backward into the grass. And my mom, Eleanor, my quiet, 5'2" retired kindergarten teacher, a woman who once managed a room of 26 Sugar Crash 5-year-olds without raising her voice, did not yell. She didn't argue. She didn't even look angry, which, honestly, should have been Sharon's first warning. Eleanor touched Liam's arm, said, "I'll handle this." Then she walked to the gift table and picked up a small cedar box. What she did with that box took Sharon apart so cleanly, so quietly, that my mother-in-law left our home without another word. Not one. She has not commented on my body since. Not once. Not in over a year. Let me back up, because to understand what was inside that box and why it worked when 3 years of politeness hadn't, you need to understand how we got to that garden in the first place. My name is Chloe. Bottom left of screen. Click full story.